All right, what's going on, everybody? Travis and Lonnie's here back with Jason Ohlstein this Monday night. Not talking Rutgers today, talking Yankees baseball opening day, Major League Baseball coming up this Thursday. And Yankees will be in Houston, Jason, for 4 game set versus the Astros. Open for season, game one, 4:10 start Thursday out there in Houston. I've had a whole spring wrapped up today, final spring training games. And here we go. Some injuries for Yankees. What's new, but a lot of talent out there. Guys ready, healthy to go, ready and healthy to go for the season. Season with expectations after last season. Horrible missing playoffs, and yeah, this year loaded up and hopefully a much better season. Want to give your initial thoughts here?
Yeah. So no basketball news today. I'll put that on the back burner for a little bit. Not really, but gonna
Yeah,
talk some
always.
Yankees. Obviously first game out in Houston on Thursday. Cortez is gonna be on the bump.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, it's the same thing pretty much per usual at this group. Just, DJ's already on the IL. Rizzo may or may not be ready. We've seen Judge out a few games, in spring training. We're banged up already. I think a big part to, succeeding this year is going to be finding a lot of depth, especially in the infield. We have guys like Jahmai Jones and Kevin Smith right now, but hopefully, as rosters get trimmed down, we can really get out there and, hopefully plug and fill some holes. Especially with DJ going down, Oswaldo's probably going to slot in there right now. Don't really have a backup first baseman on the roster either. If Rizzo was to go down, I know Wortvet is also probably going to end up getting traded because he's out of assignments. So I think there's talent on this roster, but one thing I am pretty concerned about as we go into the year is our pitching depth for sure. With just especially health and just guys like Cortez and Rodon and making sure that Schmidt is still able to throw 150 155 plus innings again. So it's really going to be about staying healthy, and do we have the depth to compete in a really competitive AL East with the Orioles, the Blue Jays, the Rays. I mean, it's going to be a dogfight all year long. So I'm looking to see what we do, and hopefully Cortez will give us 5 or 6 strong on Thursday afternoon at the 4:10 start, because we need to go take at least it's a 4 game set. So it'd be nice
yeah.
to go get 3. I'm not sure that's going to happen though. So if we can split with them, and then before we head out to Arizona after that, that would be great. But again, this season's gonna, silly to say, but it's all about our health and it's all about our depth.
Yeah, for sure. Great points there. Spot on. Yeah, Cortez listened to broadcast today. He was saying hopefully 5 or 6, 85 pitches around. He's hoping for. That'll be good. Clark threw well today. His last start before the season begins. 5 scoreless. Just 1 hit, 6 Ks. Good to see. Rodon's mentioned he's been up and down, up and down. You got on him a bit. Look at your tweets out there. He's been some good games. And his last outing, not so good. And you're gonna need Rodon to throw well this year for sure after a terrible first year with the Yankees last season. Health is so vital. And he said backups. Cabrera's going to be playing third base start opening day. Don't want to have a backup shortstop right now. So we're probably gonna have a trade there. Set down Kevin Smith, like I said, back in first baseman. So gonna be moves. Be interesting to see what happens in the next coming days before opening day. And I got to mention Garrett Cole. I mean, hoping he'll be back at some point this season. That's gonna be vital for this season, the health of this team. Cole was such a huge piece for this team. Obviously, Cy Young last year, and we'll see what happens there. But as long I think if he can come back at some point, we'll be all right. And Judge been kind of up and down so far his health, but hopefully he'll be all right going into the season and stay healthy this season. But yeah. I mean, health is so huge. Talent. Stanton's been playing well. Hopefully he can stay healthy. And Torres a good spring. It's good to see there. Rizzo though he's battling a little bit of injuries, but he's back and pretty healthy from last season. So it's good stuff. It's a talented team, but just gotta wait and see.
Yeah, no, just kind of one more point to go off of what Travis just said as well. I think it's really essential that, we really solidify, we figure out, we play our best players. We have, Stan's coming off a really bad year. He was hurt. And when he was playing, he was super, super unproductive. He was striking out a lot. He was barely moving. He's very vulnerable, very injury prone. And, I think we slot him in at the DH. And, if it doesn't work, you got to make changes, right? You can't keep sending out the same 9 guys every single day when the lineup's not clicking. We went out, we acquired Verdugo in the offseason. We acquired Grisham in the Soto deal. We have a lot of outfield depth. So it's super important that we utilize all of this depth out there, that we have. Grisham as a late inning replacement, Jahmai Jones as a pinch runner, all these different types of things. Because again, it's very, I think a part of the reason we struggled last year outside of, we just didn't hit the baseball is, we just sloppy playing the field, lots of errors. We were unathletic. We were old. We were slow. And I think a lot of those problems are still there with this roster. But luckily, we went out, we got Soto. That really solidified, I think, the middle of our order. I'm expecting a big year out of Torres. In a year where he's going to be going to get a contract. Trevino's back behind the plate, and Canley's going to be ready to go probably hopefully a few weeks after the season. Loizaga hopefully will stay healthy. We have a lot of talented pieces on this roster. It's going to be all about putting those together, and as I said, staying healthy, fortifying our depth, and becoming that young athletic team that we're striving to be. So really excited. Yes, last year sucked, for lack of a better word. It was a pretty miserable baseball season.
Yep.
So hoping this summer treats us well, and hopefully come October, we are wearing all our glory. So with that being said, let's go Yankees, and yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got too. Let's go Yankees. Hopefully, like I said, much better season. I mean, it's good playoff baseball come October for sure. Yeah, that's all I have. So ready, pumped for opening day coming up Thursday. Yankees, Astros. Looking forward to it for sure. And that's all you have, Jason. That's all I have. So we signing off for now. Back at you guys with more Yankees content. Of course, Rutgers basketball, football, like we mentioned, coming up here real soon whenever some big news happens. But for now, we're signing off. Myself, Travis Lonix, and Jason Ohlstein. Have a great night, everybody.
Thanks.